Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome to episode 2 of our little series of 0 to 100 million gold. So what we're going to be doing here is we're just going to be doing a brief little recap of what happened in the last episode for everyone, so you don't, forget. And yeah, we're just going to go through what we did today and let you know where we finished up. Okay guys, so at the end of last episode, what we had was around about 11,000 gold, and we also had some little supplies, so I'm just going to go into my craft bag. So we had about a stack of flesh fried lava, that's about 2k, about a stack of crawlers, about 4k, and a stack of worms, about 9k. Everything else in there isn't worth all too much right now, so that's about where we are. So we have around about 24-25k probably total to our character. We're also level 28, so that's not too bad for one day of leveling. Level 28, I only did a couple of hours, I think, on stream really. So level 28, and we have around about 25k. It's not all too bad. Alright, so we're just going to jump into what we did today. So basically what we did was we went again to the Alkir Desert and we farmed some more zombies. So essentially this is what we're going to be doing a little bit more or less until we're CP 160, because this is one of the best ways to level up, especially because I can't do normal black rose yet on my own. And also you get some pretty decent drops here, I won't lie. So obviously the higher the level you are, the more the drops like armor become worth gold wise, and the more your intricates and things like that become worth gold wise, and your ornates. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running around here. We're going to be collecting again our worms, our flesh fried lavas, our crawlers, and also the armor and weapons we get dropped now are going to be worth a lot more gold. So near the end of the day, I was actually getting around about 2.4k gold per inventory I was selling to a merchant, which is like significantly more than what I was getting. Plus I think I'm also getting quite a bit more efficient with killing all the zombies, so I'm getting more worms and things. But yeah guys, there was a point where essentially there was too many people at the zombies, so we had to move spots. So what we went to do is we went to Spellscar in Craglorn. Now that is a pretty good spot for leveling up, but the second we got here I saw about 50 people floating about, so I decided this probably wasn't the spot for me. So I just went to the side and asked in one of my nice guilds if someone could travel to the Rift, because apparently no one is just in the Rift on their own going about their day. They requested specifically because it's such a unused place, which is good for us because it means no one's going to be in our next spot. So yeah, there we are. We get to the Rift. There's Moonlight who teleported us there, so we just say thank you to him, and then we go about our day. So I'm gonna speed this footage up by like 300% or something because my horse is minimum mind speed and you don't want to see that whole journey. So yeah, we're just gonna fly over to the little spot here and level up. So these are also zombies, so they should be dropping us, some of the similar stuff to what we've been getting in the Alkir Desert. And there's also actually a merchant quite nearby this little spot, so whenever I'm leveling in the Alkir Desert, I'm kind of relying on getting grouped with someone who has a merchant, or else it's a little bit inconvenient to go sell the items. But over here, realistically, it's just like a really quick little walk to a merchant. I will show you that after we kill this Adpul, and we see how much XP we get, but it's not as good as Alkir Desert XP wise. It's not really as good as Spellscar XP wise, but the likelihood of getting those two spaces, completely empty are slim to none, whereas this place you do generally get all to yourself. So yeah, that XP drop wasn't too bad, and you can see, yeah, we're still getting items and stuff. Obviously I'm filled up on items, so we're going to go to that little merchant I was talking about a second ago. So it is just beside the way shrine. It's like a wandering merchant, so she just sort of walks across the road. Again, I'm just going to speed up the horse because he's very fat and very slow at the moment, so we will pay a stable guy eventually to make him a higher level. But yeah, just down to across this road here, and you'll see the little merchant, and you can just sort of start selling all your stuff to them, and that will make your life pretty easy. Also, there's the way shrine there if you need to go and for some reason list something on a store, like maybe you've got a couple of bits of blue purple jewelry or something like that, you want to go sell them on a store, just go to the way shrine, come straight back to that way shrine. So the next thing we had to do was a bit of a daily chore at the moment. So we had to go and try and get our legerdemain up, which meant we had to go steal about 600 apples and sell them to our little fence friend. So yeah, we're just in sort of just in the middle of Craglorn here. So yeah, this is actually one of the best places you can actually go about leveling up your legerdemain. So you actually steal like multiple apples at once, and it really isn't that much of an effort because there's so many apples around. So you could really quickly get your legerdemain up here by just laundering these apples to the fence. And obviously, whenever you're selling items and not laundering, you're making a little bit of coins, so it's not all in vain, but it's only a couple of hundred coins, I suppose, because you're selling apples to them. So yeah, you can see our legerdemain here is level 4.5. We do have our passive in trafficker because, you know, we need that. If you don't put your passive in trafficker leveling up legerdemain, you're going to be there for a very long time because it does literally increase your amount by like more than double. So you can just sell more to him and you can just get more XP basically daily. Right, so basically after we did that, we went back to the Alkir Desert to do some more leveling up. So we just did that for a little bit of a break and because we have to do it at some point. But yeah, we went to the desert and we got to level 40. So obviously we get our 6k gold there, which is quite nice. You know, 6k gold is quite a lot of money for us at the moment starting off. And level 40 is quite nice as well. So we've got obviously our Grave Lord skill line maxed out. So hopefully soon enough we can start doing some actual damage. Whenever we're CP 160, most of our skill lines should already be where we want them to be, you know, pretty much maxed out so we can use whatever skills. I'm dreading doing Mage's Guild or Sijic on this character. I really do not want to, but probably will have to at some point. But yeah, that's where we're at. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to go and we're going to have a little look around traders because we have some coins there that we can play about with. So we're just going to go see what we can do. Yeah, so right now we have about 33k coins. So we're just going to browse through Mournhold traders and see what we can buy if we can get any good deals. Obviously running around here in Empire Traders here in Mournhold, what we got was a Inferno Staff of Mother Sorrow for about 20k. Now that's a pretty good price in my head. Generally they used to be worth, you know, 100k. I think now they've come down a bit, but they're still worth quite a lot of money in my opinion. So what I'm going to do now is going to speed up the video, but I'm going to go check the rest of the traders in Mournhold for the Mother Sorrow Staff, and we're going to see what the average price is even in bad trades. So yeah, looking around here, basically the cheapest we're going to see a Mother Sorrow Inferno is going to be around about 45k, and that's even in a terrible trait of training. So 20k is definitely a good deal. We're going to buy that and we're going to probably list that for just under 40k ourselves. Now, we could maybe list it for a little bit more, but obviously we just want to have sort of the lowest price so it sells quickly so we can reinvest in other bits and bobs. And especially getting close to CP 160, we definitely want to have enough money to get ourselves some armor made, so we can go about actually doing damage and farming places. So we don't want to tie all our money out for too long. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go over what I have listed. So obviously this is everything I have listed on the character so far. So I've got some treasure maps, our worms, our crawlers, we've got our Mother Sorrow Inferno Staff, and we have a blue necklace. Again, we have like another treasure map in one other trader, and we have another set of worms in a different trader. Don't have all too much to sell right now, but obviously we're working on it and we will fill these traders up quite a lot over time. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we did today. So we've just ended off there with around about 11,000 coins, all that stuff on the trader, and we are at level 40. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the progress. We will make more episodes of this. I've actually already streamed an episode, so I just have to, you know, put in the effort to edit episode 3 for you, but it will come. So yeah, if you did like it, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and check out episode 1 if you didn't already. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.